Yo, what's up players? Welcome to the Nasty Soul channel. Today I'm gonna unlock the secret to two-finger tapping. Now it can appear intimidating when it seems like the most virtuosic of guitar players bust out this technique. You know, people like Isaiah Sharkey or Justice West. But I got some simple tricks to show you how to do this technique and find the right notes. And if you want to follow along with Interactive Tab, check us out on Patreon. Here we go. Alright, let's start with an E minor chord. Now the simplest way is to tap both fingers on the same fret with a string in between like this. I put my first finger on the G string and my second finger on the high E string. So both on the 12th fret, one string in between, got my E minor chord right here, and I tap. Now what I could do is I could put that across the whole 12th fret and just keep that same shape. So I started right here. I can go across to the D and B string now. Go across one more to the A and G. And, you know, theoretically I can go down one more if I was fretting those that low E string note. So I can know where to tap by simply staying in the key and identifying which scale patterns fit. In E minor, this pattern has the entire 12th fret in the key signature right here. So I could use this technique all across the 12th fret over any chord in the key of E minor, and it'll generally sound pretty good. Now the trick to getting all the notes to come out clearly starts with anchoring your thumb on the top of the neck. Just like this. I put my thumb right here, and what that does, it gives my hand more stability and accuracy. So after that, I want to push down strong enough to hear the high notes, and instead of just releasing my fingers like this, I want to pull away with a bit of energy to get those low notes to come out. Alright, then you can try that again on the G and B string. So you got to give it a little bit of a pull and not just release. Release is just kind of weak, but if you give it a little bit of a pull, a little bit of energy pulling away, that's going to get those low notes to come out. And after that starts to feel comfortable, let's try alternating between these two groups of strings. Okay, now let's see if we can identify any other patterns in E minor where I can keep my fingers consistent across the neck. And that would be right here at the 7th fret. Every one of these notes is in the key of E minor. But if I'm playing this E minor chord, all I need to do is kick that up an octave, which will be the 19th fret, and I could tap right there as well, all on the same fret. Then I could try something like this. Now the easiest way to find these shapes is to locate the root chord on the E string and A string. So in the key of E minor, my E minor chord on the E string is right here on the 12th fret. So I could tap across this whole 12th fret exactly where that chord is. And then also my A string root would put my E minor here on the 7th fret, so I could tap across that 7th fret as well. Now let's try creating a chord progression in E minor now that I know where to tap. And I'm going to take the chords G major 7, E minor 7, and C major 7. And then I'm going to tap up here at the 19th fret, just like we found earlier. And I'm just going to alternate between these strings, the D and the B and the A and the G. And we'll see how that sounds. Here we go. Dope, we got a little something something there. Okay, let's vibe on the second way to find some cool notes to tap. Now take the same idea of tapping two fingers on the same fret with a string in the middle and simply start 2 frets above where a major chord ends. So I could find this D major 7 chord right here, go 2 frets up, 1, 2, and I could tap across the 9th fret right there, just like this. Okay, so that's a major chord. Now a minor chord, I could tap 3 frets up from where it ends. So I could take this E minor chord right here and go up 1, 2, 3 to the 12th fret, and boom. Now this approach can take us slightly out of a specific key signature, but it will at the very least always sound harmonious to our ears, so it's a great place to start. Now if I take this D major 7 chord and tap just like I did right here 2 frets up, we can make a chord progression out of this, go down to C sharp minor 7. Or actually I'm going to do a little bit of an inversion here and keep a C sharp minor 7 shape and try it just like this. And then go up to my E minor 7, 3 frets up from where it ends. And then I go down to this B minor 7, find where it ends, go up 3 frets, 1, 2, 3. I'm here at the 7th fret, and boom. Alright, so let's vibe this whole progression, and I'm going to tap on the G and the E string, and then the D and the B. And I'm going to alternate between the two, just like we've been doing, and let's see how this sounds. That's dope. Now most of what I see from the Instagram guitarists is not going past these simple approaches. So experiment and have fun with these ideas. But if you want to see how far anyone has taken tapping, check out this guy named Eddie Van Halen. I'm just fucking with you, man.
Duh and or hello.
His name is Stanley Jordan. He plays the guitar like a piano, tapping all 8 fingers across the fretboard, creating chords, harmonized lines, bass lines, melody lines. He's absolutely insane. So let me share with you a quick clip of him performing his arrangement of Eleanor Rigby. Alright man, give yourself 10,000 hours to get there. But if you want to take the next simple step, it starts with sliding the shapes and finding different shapes. So if I got this G major 7 chord right here, I'm going to tap in the same area where I found in the key of E minor, which is also G major, right here at the 19th fret. But I'm going to slide down to this G major triad. So I know that this makes up a G, and that's going to bring it out a little bit. Then I could try the same move on E minor. So all I'm doing is sliding between these shapes now. Now, of course, to find these extra shapes, it takes a little bit more fretboard knowledge. So, you know, do what you can with what you got, but experiment and have fun with it. That's all I could say, dude. Alright, now to recap, we can find our notes 2 different ways. Either play the key signature, finding the patterns on the E and A string root of the 1 chord. So in the key of E minor, I simply find my E minor chords on the A string. So it'd be here on the 7th fret, and I could tap across that whole 7th fret, or find my E string root right here at the 12th fret for E minor, and then I could tap across that whole 12th fret and take the octaves as well. Or I could play each chord 2 frets up from a major chord. So I got my D major chord, it ends right there, go up 1, 2, and I could be tapping at the 9th fret. Or something like an E minor chord, go up 3 frets from a minor chord, 1, 2, 3, and I'm tapping right there. Now that's a real simple way to start, and from there, just experiment with whatever fretboard knowledge you have and see what comes out. So now I'm going to leave you with both of these etudes, which will have an interactive tab for my Patreon supporters, so you can easily learn them and continue to develop this technique. The link is in the description below. And check out my Neo Soul Starter ebook if you're interested in going deeper into this style. And as always, keep jamming and stay nasty.